Finding your feet and aligning your spine so hips and shoulders and head are in alignment over your spine. Just encourage you to have palms face up in your lap and find the position that's comfortable for you to take a few moments to remember and feel your body. First, noticing your breath, noticing if you are breathing, and if in any way you're holding or changing your breath, just letting yourself breathe, letting breath come in and out, filling your lungs expand to the sides and to the back, and becoming aware of any terrain, any physical sensations. Sometimes this can be the sensation of breathing or really anything. For example, anything, even discomfort, as you scan your body from head to toe and begin to welcome yourself into being present, feeling and noticing where you are today. Our intention for these moments is to open our heart, specifically open our heart to ourselves. So you to you, to begin to notice not in a critical or harsh way, but to begin to soften and inquire and just develop a gentle curiosity about oneself, yourself. How am I doing today? How am I? Allowing your breath to flow, allowing any feelings to be present. You might notice calm weather, smooth waters. There may be some turbulence or even churning under the surface of the water. Allowing what you notice to be present and extending a gentle opening and unconditional presence to yourself this morning. Releasing any need to judge or think about where you are, how far you are, who you are, what you should be, what's happening, releasing the thoughts. Feeling yourself, welcoming yourself, and seeing to what extent you can arrive in this moment as fully, as heartfully, as gently, with as much welcome and friendliness to yourself as possible. So we'll sit for a few breaths in silence, practicing. Noticing now, or if you were to re-listen to this meditation in the future, if you're double tasking, multitasking, doing something else at the same time, and can you just give yourself a few moments where you let go and connect internally with yourself in a kind way? To what extent can you let yourself do that today? And it can feel scary or even risky to not do something, to not fix something, to not use every moment for productivity or a task. Take the risk and take a few moments in silence just to feel and check in and be. And as you sit, begin to see yourself almost as though 6 feet above your head and just looking down and just appreciating what it took to arrive this morning to come to this meeting. Healthcare workers and integrative professionals, more than 100 meetings over 9 years, and you are here at this meeting today for yourself. Acknowledging yourself for the many things that you give and are. Just seeing yourself for a few moments. The fact that you care. The fact that you're on a journey, learning as best you can. Bringing as much patience and love to yourself along the way. So our topic today is a full transition to integrative practice. And what that can mean internally is, to what extent are you embodying love? Are you embodying a spacious presence, a spacious response to yourself? To what extent are you in a state of welcome? And that is what is the foundation for meeting the other, hearing the other, and responding in a way that is not trying to fix them or do it for them or see them as broken, but instead seeing yourself and seeing the other as whole and as on their journey. Where am I in this full transition to embodying my own presence, allowing myself to be where I am and allowing others to be where they are? A few more breaths in silence. And allowing yourself to be in process and not have done it perfectly. We'll make a transition back to our group dialogue and introductions and a further exploration of this topic and personal sharing. And before we complete meditation today, I'm going to encourage you to raise your hands, even raising them overhead, which usually will bring on that parasympathetic yawn. Uh, Moving your body in a way that feels good. Maybe some shoulder circles, maybe turning your head left and right. Noticing your gaze, if you have a little bit of a tunnel gaze, tunnel vision, a parasympathetic option would be to turn your eyes to the left and turn your eyes to the right. Make some little micro movements with your head rather than keeping your head too stiff. And just remembering some of these little clues throughout the rest of your day or evening. Letting yourself breathe, letting yourself look, letting yourself move, and remembering that you have a body and that you can connect to it and love it. And also, there's a tremendous opportunity for self-acceptance, because when we notice where we're at, it can be a challenge to say, okay, this is me today. Thank you so much for joining our meditation.